Good morning and happy Sunday from Council Grove Lake. I am happy to come today with a beautiful background here at my in-laws' lake house. A couple things I want to talk about today. I'll try to make this a little shorter than normal. First off is I have had the opportunity the last couple days to go to some places that I haven't been as much as I want to be or should be. That is first off my hometown, Bern, Kansas, Nemaha County, where people are so kind, so gracious, and quite honestly, I just haven't been there enough. The second one was Manhattan, Kansas, and I go to Manhattan quite a bit because of my in-laws, but I don't truly spend time just in the city. Most of the time it's centered around a sporting event. So it's always good to go back and reminisce on places that I spent 4 years of my life in college. So today's topic, I want to talk to you a little bit about that and a little bit about taking time for yourself and making sure that we're holding true to the values that we set. And what I mean by that is, for so often, for so long, I have always said we should get together or we need to talk more, whether that's in person at the end of a conversation, whether that is via text message or some sort of social media platform. But often, if I were truly to reflect on it, those were empty words because I found myself months and months away before I've even talked to that person again and even reached out over the phone. So why is that? Why do we in life fall into the trap of getting consumed with things that are directly in front of us? And quite honestly, life can be consuming. There are things that we could do every second, every minute of every day, but we have to take a break. We need to slow down and put those things that are important to us first. In my case, I've done a terrible job of making connections with the people that are closest to me, and that's one thing that I'm going to focus on here moving forward is what do I want to accomplish? Who do I want to take the time to get to see? And if excuses start coming up in my head, then I need to think about what is it that truly is more important than connecting out with the people that I love. And so with that in mind, I gave an example on today's quote. Well, I'd love to come out and have a cup of coffee or sit on your porch with you, but I need to make sure that I go to Home Depot to get a couple things, and then I need to run by Target to get items that wouldn't even make an impact in my household that day. It would be down the week. And to that person, what they hear is, I like you, but I don't like you enough to change my day's plans. And how do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as the person that was always too busy to take time to enjoy life? When you're sitting back in retirement and when you're looking back on your years, do you want to have the memories of connecting with people, or do you want to be known as the person that got a list of chores done right away? And I was heading down the wrong path for that. And I know that in your mind right now you could be thinking, well, you don't understand. I've got kids that go to 3 different sporting events. I've got a job that is extremely pressing. I want to spend time with my wife, my family, my dog. I do understand that, and that's the trap that I fell into. But that leads me into my soapbox, I would say, of when we talk to people, the response that we always get is, how's life? It's busy. My family's probably chuckling because they know exactly where this is going to head, but I don't like that response. I don't like the word busy. Everything can be busy. Busy means chaos. Busy means unorganized things that you are just trying to sporadically get with no plan. What we should be aiming for is we should be aiming for being productive. Productive means we're going to hold those core values that we have. We're going to look at the things that we need to accomplish, and we're going to order them so we can get them done. So my challenge for you is to be more productive with the things in life. Connect with people that you haven't in a while. This summer, take the time to people that you've talked to that you haven't connected with. Take the time to right now, get it on the calendar so it gets done. No more empty words, no more leaving it up in the air. Take the initiative to connect with people. Let them know that you love them. Let them know that you want them and need them to be a part of your life. We want to be productive with life. We want to end the day saying, you know what? My day was full, but it was full of productivity. It wasn't full of busy chaos throughout. We should always, always aim to be productive, and that goes back to your core values of what you've established. Anchor those core values down. Make sure that you follow those, and if you do that, you will start to see that your life is more fulfilling because you are living life the way that you want to live it. You're living life the way that you need to in God's terms. So that's my challenge today. And like I said, this is real life right here. This is uncensored. This is transparent. So I'm going to bring my son Brody in here for just a second because he just came down to get a cookie from the lake. Brody, what do you want to say to people about the lake here at Council Grove?
It's great.
It's great. What's your favorite things to do?
Go swimming, but we can't because the lake is freezing, and I like to fish.
Okay, Brody could probably do a 20-minute vlog on his own, but I'm going to let you go, okay? Go back up. That's what life's about. When I was working, I went to hundreds and hundreds of school events. Brody's going into 2nd grade, and I can probably count on one hand the amount that I made for him. That's not the way I want to live my life. I want to be more a bigger part, and that's exactly works in with what I'm trying to talk about today. So those of you out there that have tried to connect with me and we haven't got it done, I apologize. I'll take the blame for that. That one's on me. But I'm going to do a better part of being more present with people that I haven't connected with, being more present with people that I need to connect with, and I'm going to do that through organizing my events and looking at these must be done and these can be done. And if they're on the can be dones, guess what? I'm going to put personal connection in front of the can be dones because that's the way life is supposed to be lived. So happy Sunday. I hope that your service and the sermon was great. I always ask on the small group of Grace in Your Corner, that is a private group, to post your message from the Sunday sermon. I love to compare and take away from other sermons that I didn't have the opportunity to learn from. And later on this week, if not tonight or tomorrow, my mom will be giving 3 blog entries on what it was like from a parent's perspective of going through a loved one and dealing with the symptoms of depression, how you can help from afar, things you might not want to do from afar, and also when it turns into alcohol abuse. So this time I wrapped it up a lot quicker. Thank you everyone for listening as always. I hope that you can reflect, reach out to someone that you love, get a calendar date, schedule for this summer, stick to it, and let's be more productive with our lives. Take care.